Warm winter breaks temperature records in Europe. US FDA allows abortion pills to be sold at pharmacies. More kids sickened by edible marijuana. A more effective but less affordable weight loss drug will hit next year. Iranian chess player was warned not to return to Iran. Iran tests attack drones in Wargames near Strait of Hormuz. Ronaldo completes a surprising transfer to Al Nassr. Fans shocked at the end of Ghana's Afrochella music festival.
Hello, I'm Vicky. Thank you for joining us on FUNDAY News. It's Thursday, January 5th, and here are your top stories. Record high winter temperatures swept across parts of Europe over the New Year. In France, where the night of December 30th to 31st was the warmest since records began, temperatures climbed to nearly 25 degrees Celsius in the southwest on New Year's Day. The temperature hit 25.1 degrees Celsius at Bilbao Airport in Spain's Basque Country. The Weather Service in Germany, where temperatures of over 20 degrees Celsius were recorded, said such a mild turn of the year had not been observed in the country since records began in 1881.
While hundreds of sites in Europe have seen temperatures records smashed in the past days, from Switzerland to Poland to Hungary, scientists have not yet analyzed the specific ways in which climate change affected the recent high temperatures. But January's warm weather spell fits into the long-term trend of rising temperatures due to human-caused climate change. On the other end, the unusual mild temperature have offered some short-term relief to European governments who have struggled to secure gas supplies.
The U.S. Food and Drug Administration, FDA, said on Tuesday it is allowing retail pharmacies to offer abortion pills in the U.S. Pharmacies can apply for certification to distribute abortion pill mifepristone with one of the two companies that make it. And if successful, they will be able to dispense it directly to patients upon receiving a prescription from a certified prescriber for the first time. The U.S. Justice Department said on Tuesday the U.S. Postal Service, USPS, can continue to deliver prescription abortion medication.
The U.S. Justice Department's Office of Legal Counsel said in an opinion sought by USPS that mailing of mifepristone and misoprostol, commonly used to terminate pregnancies, did not violate an 1873 law known as the Comstock Act. Mifeprex is the brand name version of mifepristone, which in combination with a second drug called misoprostol that has various uses including miscarriage management, induces an abortion up to 10 weeks into a pregnancy in a process known as medical abortion.
According to a study published Tuesday, more than 7,000 confirmed cases of kids younger than 6 eating marijuana edibles were reported to the nation's poison control centers between 2017 and 2021, climbing from about 200 to more than 3,000 per year. Of more than 7,000 reports, researchers were able to track the outcomes of nearly 5,000 cases. They found that nearly 600 kids, or about 8%, were admitted to critical care units, most often with depressed breathing or even coma.
I can't imagine we would accept sale of any other regulated substance or drug in packaging like this.
According to the new analysis in the journal Pediatrics, during the 5 years, the rising number of young kids, especially toddlers, who accidentally ate marijuana-laced treats such as candies, chocolates, and cookies, often packaged to look like kids' candies and snacks, have coincided with more states allowing medical and recreational cannabis use. Currently, 37 U.S. states permit use of marijuana for medical purposes, and 21 states regulate adult recreational use.
An Eli Lilly drug, if approved for weight loss, could become the best-selling drug of all time, but concerns are mounting about who will actually be able to afford it. Experts are confident that the drug, called tirzepatide, will be granted approval by the Food and Drug Administration sometime next year. If that's the case, it would join two other popular and expensive recently approved weight loss drugs on the market, Wegovy and Sickened, both from the drug maker Novo Nordisk.
The media said Eli Lilly declined to comment on what tirzepatide would cost. Outside experts said it is possible the drug maker could price it similarly to Wegovy, which carried a list price of around $1,500 for a month's supply, and Sickened, which cost about $1,350 for a month's supply. The drug tirzepatide has been shown in clinical trials to be highly effective for weight loss. A doctor said if the FDA confirms the drug's effectiveness, a fair price for tirzepatide could be around $13,000 annually, or around $1,100 a month.
I always needed time on my own. I never thought I could do it.
I take your blessings with your heartaches too. It's so easy and so wonderful to know it's you.
学习，一切从今天开始。FUNDAY 英语。
An Iranian chess player arrived in Spain on Tuesday after receiving what a source close to her said were warnings not to return to Iran for competing without a hijab at an international tournament in Kazakhstan. Sarah Kadem, born in 1997, took part in last week's FIDE World Rapid and Blitz Chess Championships in Almaty without a hijab. The source said Kadem subsequently received multiple phone calls in which individuals warned her against returning home after the tournament.
At an international tournament in Kazakhstan has now been apparently warned by Tehran.
The source also said that Kadem's relatives and parents who are in Iran had also received threats. Newspapers, including La Figaro and El País, reported last week that Kadem would not be returning to Iran and are moving to Spain. The source said phone calls led to organizers deciding to provide security with the cooperation of Kazakh police, resulting in 4 bodyguards being stationed outside Kadem's hotel room. Iranian activists on Monday issued a New Year's victory message as anti-government protests continues for a 3rd month.
Iran's military tested new attack drones in the coastal area of the Gulf of Oman and near the strategic Strait of Hormuz last Saturday as part of its ongoing annual drill. Iranian state TV said the Ababil 5 attack drone was used during Wargames for the first time and successfully hit its target with a bomb after traveling 400 kilometers. The Strait of Hormuz is located at the mouth of the Persian Gulf and is crucial to global energy supplies, with about a fifth of all oil traded at sea passing through it.
Movement. Iran's military tested new attack drones in the coastal area of the Gulf of Oman.
The media reported Iran's commandos and airborne infantry participated in the war games, dubbed Zulfiqar 1401, along with fighter jets, helicopters, military transport aircrafts, and submarines. Iran's military fired missiles and air defense systems as well. The military drones have been a point of contention between Iran and the United States and its allies, which claimed Tehran is supplying Moscow with drones that have been used in attacks in Ukraine.
Cristiano Ronaldo was presented as the newly signed superstar of Saudi Arabian club Al Nassr on Tuesday, with the team's president saying that the Portugal great deserves to be the highest paid player on the planet. Ronaldo said he turned down many clubs around the world to complete one of the most surprising transfers in the sport's history, which could reportedly earn him up to $200 million a year. Al Nassr president Musali Al Muammar would not confirm the exact figures in the 2.5-year contract.
Al-Muammar said, "He is the best player in football history, so it is normal he will be the highest in terms of cost or salary." Ronaldo was presented to thousands of fans at Al Nassr Mansour Park against a backdrop of fireworks and smoke machines. The 37-year-old Portuguese international, who has won 5 Ballon d'Or awards for the best player in the world and 5 Champions League titles, will play outside of Europe for the first time in his storied career.
On December 30th, 2022, Ghanaian music and cultural festival Afrochella organizer abruptly announced this will be the festival's last year. After running for 5 years, the shock announcement was made at the very end of the 2-day festival. In the El Wak Stadium in the capital, Accra, co-founder Abdul Abdullah said to thousands of people, "This is the last Afrochella." He did not give any reason. However, in October, California-based music festival Coachella sued Afrochella's organizers for trademark infringement.
Afrochella was heavily promoted to the African diaspora. Many of those in the crowd had traveled from the US or UK to celebrate the new year in the continent of their origin. Afrochella was among events that authorities in Ghana hoped would continue attracting tourists to the country as part of its Beyond Return initiative. The end of Afrochella will certainly leave a gap in the jam-packed calendar of events in Ghana, known as Deti December.
FUNDAY News will help you sharpen your English skills and keep you informed about international current events. If you want to know more about our programs and keep learning about the world's most important topics in English, please click the link in the description below to join FUNDAY for free. I'm Vicky, your host. I'll see you next time.